on to Pernell, if you don't mind. Would you be up for training AJ if he came to you?
Well, I'm up for training anybody, and I think I have the experience to help anybody in a sport. I've seen every style that can be seen right now. So, of course, I think I can help him, and if the call comes, hey, we'll win it.
Do you reckon you could train him to a level that he could potentially beat Usyk, though? And what would be your game plan? What would be your game plan going into that rematch if you was Joshua's trainer?
I think I would have to say that, again, I don't think he should fight Usyk his next fight.
But just in case it was.
Well, if it was, it'll be difficult for me to spend 8 to 10 weeks to show him how to beat this guy. It's going to be hard because 6 months. Yes, 6 months would be good. But yeah. It takes all of that plus some.
Those are the words of Ronnie Sheilds and Lady Shan as she conducts the video. Shouts out to her. And Ronnie Shields said, well, hey, he's up to training Anthony Joshua if he gets the call. But as you also heard him say, it would be difficult in the short amount of time to get him ready. Okay, and that's what I wanted to counterpunch. I think if you're faced or asked or offered an opportunity and you're not sure, like Ronnie Shields just told you, you're not sure of the outcome because you're worried about the time and you're not confident in the amount of time it'll take you to beat Alexander Usyk, then if I'm Ronnie Shields, I wouldn't even take it. Because what's going to happen, though, because like everyone's doing McCracken right now, sack McCracken, right? If he goes in there with Ronnie Shields and Ronnie Shields, like he already told you, didn't have enough time to handle with Anthony Joshua, didn't have the time to mold him into the Alexander ass whooping machine, he will get thrown under the bus too. He will get the same scrutiny that Rob McCracken has been receiving in regards to not getting him ready. He's outgrown him, and if Ronnie Shields gets in that situation, it's a win. It's a big win or a big lose. Okay, because Ronnie Shields, if he wins, Ronnie Shields will be praised. If he loses, Ronnie Shields will be glazed. Bars. But at the end of the day, I feel, who wouldn't want it? But who wouldn't want that job? Training Anthony Joshua. I mean, he's the former 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. He's the cash cow at the heavyweight division, and he's trumping everyone else in the division, including the WBC current heavyweight champion, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, as far as money goes. So, he's that guy people sought after. He's the Oscar De La Hoya. He's the Sugar Ray Leonard. He's the Muhammad Ali. He's that guy, the Floyd Mayweather. He's that guy right now that is the cash cow. So who doesn't want to train the cash cow? Okay, so what I'm hearing from Ronnie Shields, like, hell yeah, I train him because, it's lucrative. Ooh. But then again, honestly, I don't know if I'll have the time. It'll be difficult. And difficult means, hey, it'll be a hard thing to do with very little time. Okay? But at least you get that type of response from Ronnie Shields versus someone that's trying to sell themselves a particular opportunity by just talking a bunch of BS. Right? Think about it. I mean, if you have if you have someone that, like Anthony Joshua, and even a lot of these guys, even though they know that might be the reality may be, hey, I may not have the time to properly train this man, but they'll take it. Yeah, give me the job. I can do it. And then you hear them saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to focus on this, we're going to focus on that, we're going to do this, I got this plan, and this is the difference between what I'm doing versus what he was doing last time, and all this, and they do all this selling stuff. Right? Knowing in the back of their head, just like Ronnie Shields say, hey, it's probably don't have enough time to train him. 6 months, yeah. 2 months, 2.5 months, no. So at the end of the day, who wins? the banking account of the trainer, okay? Because the fighter himself doesn't have enough time to learn. But he did say he shouldn't fight Alexander Usyk right away. Now, I don't know the stipulations of the contract. I'm under the impression that it has to be right away. You know what I mean? You can't. It's not even really fair to bind a fighter down. And I think people have learned from. From the Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather contract days, where you could let someone like Floyd fight someone like Ricky. You know what I mean? And then he retired, just like he did. Floyd. I'm not gonna fight Oscar De La Hoya. I'm gonna retire from the sport of boxing. I'm tired of it. I've lost love out of the sport. I'm gonna go into music. So, so I think at the end of the day, I think those contracts are definitely done differently. So I think it's an immediate rematch after that. So that's why Tyson Fury really couldn't fight anyone besides Deontay Wilder, according to that contract, right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Ronnie Sheilds saying that he will train Anthony Joshua if he gets the call. Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunching. Peace.